Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This time we are going to be watching a replay of me playing as Shadow Fiend, who is a really fun hero late game. I love Shadow Fiend late game. He hits like a truck and a half. Oh my god, it's great. Um, you'll have to excuse my voice. It's kind of hoarse because I just did 2 videos in a row. Like one was an hour long and one was like 30 minutes, 40 minutes long. So I do sound kind of weird. Yeah. So I'm playing again with my friends. Oh yeah, the companions. I gotta make a video on that. I really do. Okay, so they automatically pick up sniper. Okay. Oh well, I probably should assume since one of the main pictures is of sniper. We get an alchemist who I'm pretty sure is the sole reason we win this game. It's not me. I know that for a fact because I at one point I think had more deaths than kills because Shadow Fiend was pretty interesting. Laning phase, I'm pretty sure I did fine. But late game, not so much. Mid game was. Excuse me. Oh god, I'm dying over here. So we pick up a Clinks as well, and they pick up a Venge, who I think went support. There's a lot of Venge play. I don't know why. It's so weird. They pick up a Pudge. Everyone's playing Pudge. Why are everyone playing Pudge? Like I just had a Pudge in the last game. I'm pretty sure I had a Pudge in the Veno game as well. Wow, that was a voice crack. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna shut up and take a drink. Okay. So yeah, as I said, I'm playing Shadow Fiend, and for those who don't know, he is very. He hit like I said, he hits like a truck late game, and the reason for this is he does a shit ton of damage. I can just show you. So you start off, and you can see that he doesn't hit very hard early game. He has, I wouldn't say the lowest, but he has one of the lowest attack damage at 38. So I pick up a Wraith Band and some Tankos. What this does gives me 6 agility, which is 6 more damage. So, plus 3, because, plus 3 damage at the end. So that gives me a total of 9 damage extra. 9 damage more. So I'm hitting somewhere between 41 and 47 plus 3, which is good. It's nice. And the Tango just for whatchamacallit, for regen. And I just bitched up my mic. Okay, so my friend is going off to go ward. Alchemist is doing probably one of the greediest builds, because carry Alchemist has stopped being pushed around, not pushed around, but stopped being used in the professional world, because Chemical Rage used to give you a shit ton of extra health. Now it's just massive regen. You get 100 regen at final stages on the 3rd stage, which is nice. It's great, don't get me wrong, but it's not 300 400 extra health that you could just instantly pop off. So I have a much better block, by the way. That way my range creep dies first, so it's going to continue to push into my lane. First last hit. It's great. It's all going good. And I get the first last hit in the game. Whew, I feel good about my life. So, a bit about Shadow Fiend. He has, as you can tell, not the usual 4, but 6 skills. And for the most part, 3 of them are the same. So he has Shadow Raze, which spans between Q, W, and E. And what this does is, I think I'll use in a second, it sort of lifts up this black aura, raises the area in front of him. And what it does 3 or 75 damage per stack, and you can do a lot. Like if you hit all of them, it does a lot of damage, especially later game when you have like 300 per raise. And I'm pretty sure I get a few lucky raises, but you know, which I'm pretty sure one guy called me an asshole or said I was a noob because I got this amazing raise. But you know, whatever. I don't even care. So I'm getting a lot of less hits, or well, more less hits than anyone in the game, which is good. And the reason why that's good is because Necro-mastery. Necro-mastery. That's the one. Not necromancy. Necro-mastery. That's the raise, by the way. The little animation you saw. Yeah. So what Necro-mastery is every time you take a last hit, well, it doesn't matter if it's an enemy creep or your own creep, so you could deny or gain, you get bonus damage because you collect their soul, you know, quote unquote their soul. So you get a bonus 2 damage for every creep you hit, or creep you like last hit. That's the key there. You have to be able to last hit, like right there. You can see the animation before they die. It's like this little red dust around them. Yeah, that's you collecting their souls. As creepy as that sounds, you know. So this Pudge was playing very, very defensively. Like, he's sitting way farther back than he probably should. Probably good for good reason as well, because I could probably race him to death, but, you know, I am 14-8, 2 minutes in. That is really decent. I didn't realize I had a good game. Thought I was doing pretty bad. Whatever, I don't even care. So the reason why I get bottle is because you don't have a very big mana pool, and this costs 75 per raise. And that may not sound like a lot, but later on when you're, you know, trying to do triple raises, 75 times 3 and such a short mana pool can get you pretty much just like nothing. Oh yeah, the reason why there's 3 different like levels is because it depends on like the range. This is 200, this is 450, and this is 700. And it can hit on anywhere around the circle. It's pretty cool. So his next ability is called Presence of the Dark Lord. This is pretty much just armor reduction. It's a little aura in which you reduce the armor of other enemies. Then his ultimate, which is pretty interesting. It's called Requiem of Souls. Now, from what I understand, is that it does damage according to the amount of souls you've got collected. So, creates 1 wave of damage for every 2 souls stored by Necro-mastery. The closest enemy are hit the hardest. Requiem of Soul has 1.6 second cast time. So it takes a while, you know. He does have a little wind up, and it's pretty funny to watch him. I find it funny for him to walk around because he looks like he's like one of those. He walks around like an asshole. It's like, dude, look at my swag. Whew, look at my swag. I don't know. Is that just me? Anyway, yeah. But his ultimate does a lot of damage. It reduces what damage reduction. I think that's for yourself. Does 160 damage. And I think that's. I keep trying to stack these, but I keep mistiming it. I should be there earlier. Yeah, so it slows the enemy, slow duration for 5 seconds, 20%. Not bad, not bad. The ultimate does do quite a lot of damage in a team fight, which is really good. It's actually pretty fun to watch. Who is it? Shadow Fiend like wind up in a team fight. If you watch my Brewmaster game, I just recorded it. When I post that up, you should definitely check that one out because there's a Shadow Fiend. He gets a triple kill because he has his invis rune, and he just sneaks up behind a bunch of enemies and requiems. It's great. Yeah, so that's him in a nutshell. Okay, so I didn't know where they went. I don't think we get any kills based on this, and there's a sniper. What this Alchemist should have done is probably come around with the stun and stun at least one of them, probably sniper, but we don't get the PL. What is this? Triple slippers, tango boots, Robo the Magi. Huh. This is like next level shit. Okay, so Phantom Assassin has dual gauntlets. Okay, I don't see why. Sniper I think is going for quick treads, which again seems questionable. Pudge. I would say without the healing salve, probably have another gauntlet. He'd be good. He'd have a pretty decent build. The reason for that is because you're going to get a bottle anyway, so you really don't need a. Oh wow, you guys! Oh, it was easy. Easy game. So nice hook. I actually caught the first blood. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, so this Venge, is this going to be another carry Venge? God damn it. Ugh. Whatever, I don't care anymore. The last game in the brew had a Venge carry. So I think OD's going for treads, because I don't think he's going Midas. Alchemist is, I know, going Midas, but he's going a very greedy build. The reason why he's greedy, I was trying to tell you this earlier, but Alchemist has fallen off as a carry because they nerfed the Chemical Rage. But it used to be a very, very good carry. You would get a Basher, you would probably get a Shadow Blade, AC, you would just pop your ultimate and you would wreck face. It would be terrifying. Like, people would scream out in the middle of the night because they're so terrified. And the reason why you would get that fat is because of Grievous Greed. You get extra gold based on just the level of just regular creeps. So notice there was a plus 21 for that was green and a plus 11 that was bright gold. It's because the Grievous Greed. You just get bonus gold, and you could level that up and get a Midas like he's doing, and you could become super fat, super fast. It's like the opposite of what are you, like the slimming down, weight loss commercials. Get fat fast. So I think I kept failing stacking, and I was like, whatever, I'll just farm it. And I'm fairly sure this alchemist kept yelling at me because of me farming, because what I go is Hand of Midas, because I want to be greedy. I actually really like Hand of Midas on the Shadow Fiend because I really like money, but I don't use it to the best of my abilities. That's for sure. Because I seem to waste it like more often than not. Because unlike the alchemist, I can just, you know, gain all my money. Oh, this is when I get my kill. So I noticed the PA finally, like, for some reason had transferred lanes with the Pudge. I guess she was getting harassed too much down in the safe lane. So I noticed that she kept trying to get for the last hit, so I just started raising the roof. But she keeps daggering me. That's why I keep becoming very, very slow. Because I freaking hate that dagger. That thing can crit, and I'm pretty sure it does in like the next crit, and it made me sad. So I look for the rune. It's not there. Sad day. No, not the next one. Okay. God, I always feel nervous whenever she daggers me. Like I should just back off. There it is, the crit of 175 damage. Like, oh my god, like, are you serious? Someone just died. Ty just died, and I almost killed her. And I was like, fuck it, I'll go after her. And then I was trying to raise, but I realized I already used my my long raise. So what I do is I just stand by the steps, use a long raise, boom. Walk away with that swag. Whew. Got a swag in my step. I think. No, I thought someone came up back to the lane. So Pudge is a bit of tranquil boots. Not sure if I should yelling rage. Yeah, Shadow Fiend noob. Yeah, there you go. I was able to kill him with a Raze that was out of range, that looked like it was out of range. I was able to do it, and you know, I'm the noob. Okay, yeah. So I was like, yeah, whatever, thanks. I don't even care. So, and the money, getting that dollar going. I'm fairly sure this is when Alchemist starts overcoming me in the level. So, I don't know what he was doing. I know he kept yelling at me for using the woods. He probably should be stacking. I mean, if he wants the most efficient farm. Because now that camp won't respawn for another minute or so. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, so he's going an incredibly greedy build with a character who I don't think can carry too well now. At least, you know, nowadays. He got nerfed too hard. I wouldn't say that he's a bad character to play. Like, you can play Alchemist mid, but you can't go greedy. You can't go that greedy. Because unless you buy, like, really tank-based items, like a heart or, you know, but generally you don't want to build the heart. I mean, usually you'd build like an AC, a basher. That way you would be critting, or not critting, but bashing very fast, and it'd be all fun and dandy. One thing about Shadow Fiend that I haven't said, I don't think I've said, is that you can farm like none other. You can literally farm for days. I feel like I've said that already, but you know, just want to reinforce that you can push waves and 2 razes flat. You just raise twice and then you hit. And I don't know if I've mentioned why, but I didn't level up my ultimate when I was level 6. The reason for that is because it doesn't do as much damage as you would like. Oh, tight 100 kill PA. Yeah, and then, yeah, he was getting kind of salty. So, your Requiem missiles, it doesn't do as much damage when at level 6 because you haven't leveled up Necro-mastery up all the way. I just sort of walked right into that. Yeah. I didn't expect him to be there, and I didn't expect him to dismember me, which was a really sad moment. But I almost killed him in, like, spite. So when I die, I lose half my Necro-mastery. That's my first death as well. Ugh, to die in such a shameful manner. ODs. Holy crap, I'm dead. We have Clinks using a clarity. I don't think I'd ever seen the day.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Excuse me, I'm really tired for some reason. Okay, so Pudge, he gets the hook up, and he's dead. That's a dead-ass tide. Okay. So, it looks like, yeah, out goes Battle Fury, which is a decent farming item, don't get me wrong. If you want to farm, you buy a freaking Battle Fury, you hit creeps for days. It's great for farming the jungle because, you know, there's 3 or 4 creeps per camp, and you can just cleave and hit all of them at the same time. I don't know what this OD was doing. I seriously think this OD was purposely trying to take my last hits. Like, I don't see him completing an item. Yeah, I don't see him completing an item, but every time I try and last hits, I was so pissed by that. He astraled her right as I was supposed to raise, and I think I die. Yep, I die again. Oh my god, because I raised too many times. I was really annoyed because I was like, dude, why would you do that? But we were able to pick up the 2 kills in replace for my death, so I'm not super mad. I was really annoyed that he astraled them right before I was going to raise.
Dire's
Like, I
top
probably should
tower
have said
is
something,
under
but you know,
attack.
whatever. Holy crap! The difference between my farm and everyone else's farm, mine and Alex. He has 79 last hits. I have 71, and then PL has 28. Like, holy crap! The difference, man. That's a 50 freaking CS difference on just the mid here versus the whatchamacallit, the safe lane carry. Oh yeah, the sniper came mid. He came to harass me a little with some headshots, but I was like, whatever. I'll just go use my Midas in the jungle. I think I try and stack this one. So what I've noticed about the jungle is that you can stack these camps at 53 seconds. Exactly on the dot. 53 seconds. But you have to pull it the longest way you can. I'm not sure. I would assume that you would pull it like much closer to the time. That, you know, what am I trying to say? I assume that you're trying to pull it closer at a closer time to the top of the minute, but I don't know what time that is based on the distance of, you know, because I'm pretty sure I try and stand here and raise into the jungle creeps to make them move, and I don't think I get that stacked either. Which, you know, is kind of, you know, stupid on my part, because I was sort of just like guessing you know, haphazardly just throwing out razes. But I try and get this one as well. I think I get this one. I don't think I do actually. No, I don't. I'm not sure why. That made me kind of sad. Oh, Tide just died again, my bad. Oh yeah, that's right, I was running over to help, and this OD was like, yeah, well, we can go. I'm like, I can't go in first, you gotta go first. And he's like, nope, fuck you. It's like, you're the one who has the only stun. And I didn't realize that was the real one, and then he sanity eclipsed him for some reason. It's like, and he takes the kill. Like, oh my god, this fucking guy. And then, like, as soon as I get headshot, or he gets headshotted twice, I should have backed up a lot sooner. Probably been like, nope, done, not dealing with that shit. Because it's a sniper, and I don't like sniper because of that reason. They have a lot of wards. Like, I don't understand why they have so many freaking sentry wards, even though Clinks was on the bottom and hasn't roamed once yet. So, and he died. He just died right now to Pudge. So it's a pretty decent trade for them. I'm pretty sure my friend wanted to go in and fight, but I was like, yeah, I don't see that. That was the wind-up, by the way. And I'm sort of just stuck between two hard places in a rock. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. But somehow he got probably the creeps. Yeah, he got me just before the creep died. He was able to lock on with his ultimate and shoot me in the back of the head, which was not fun. So, I didn't explain items. You know, in the meantime, I'll just let you watch Alex farm for like days. So, items on a Shadow Fiend. I typically generally like playing the farming Shadow Fiend. So, hand to Midas, you get a BKB, a Yasha, Manta style. You can get Scotty. Yeah, I have Scotty. That's really good. I really enjoy it, but I don't get it with this game. This game I get a Desolator, which is also a really decent item with him. It synergizes with his presence of the Dark Lord. Horror. It's a weird phrase to say. What else? What else is a good item? Crit Stick. So the Daedalus is great. The MQB I pick up in this game. AC is actually pretty decent. it gives you more attack speed, and like if you had a Daedalus, not Daedalus, if you had like a Daedalus and a Desolator, you can get both of those, and then crit with the armor reduction much faster. It's even better. And Satanic is also a decent item you can have. I probably should have picked up Lifesteal, but excuse me, Jesus Christ, I'm so tired.
Dire's middle tower
Yeah,
is
I
under
should probably
attack.
picked up Lifesteal in this game, which I didn't. I probably should have. I'm dead for so long. Holy crap! 30 more seconds. What else? Shadow Blade. We saw in the Brewmaster game that was very, very
Dire's
good.
middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, that's it. I think we are good. So, Alk is now
Dire's
getting
middle
a
tower is under attack.
Maelstrom. That's the item. OD still doesn't have his first item besides Shreds. Our support, our I guess 5 support at this point,
Radiant's top tower
doesn't
is
have
under
much.
attack.
I think Clink has even less. I'm gonna slam my mic on the floor. There we go. Okay, so I'm back in live. I start doing some agents, which he does pretty well because of the armor reduction. Does -5, so I can hit him pretty hard. But you know, all the meanwhile, they're having a fucking team fight up top. He finally got his first item, and he couldn't use it. How sad. The one item that gives him ability and he can't use. Kind of surprised he didn't use it pretty quick, but whatever. So that's 2 dead again. Item check. Phantom Assassin went with Mask of Madness, which I don't think is a good item on her. I don't see it. I mean, one of the guys, I think it was Alchemist, was like trying to explain that when you get Mask of Madness, you can, you know, boost your attack speed. I was like, so you would coup de grace even more, which is her crit damage. But it's like, there's so many better items that you could have used. So many better items. Like, I don't know, a Basher, another, what's it called? Battlefield would be good. I know that's a great turning item on Phantom Assassin. Attack speed, you could probably go with an AC. So you're tanky, you are evasive, and you have a shit ton of attack speed. What else? Phantom Assassin. Let's see. What? I got getting caught out. Okay, so the Bane got caught, or not the Bane, the OD got caught out. So I went over trying to help him, but I was too late in my rotation. So I just wasted my death, and I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the tide goes down, or is it the tide goes down? Yeah. I don't know if Clink makes it out. I think he does. Yeah. And then yeah, he's just loud at us. He's a dick. And then I'm pretty sure the OD was yelling at me because I wanted to help him. It's like, well, fuck you. Screw my courtesy. I'm sorry that I'm trying to be nice and help my team. But god damn. God forbid that I try and help my team. Yeah. Well, we're dead again for the 10 seconds we watched Alk farm again. So now he has a Basher. Basher. I don't know why people are still getting Maelstrom. I mean, they nerfed the item to the extent where I don't think it's that good. Like, I thought it was alright to begin with. Then when I saw how good it could be used, I was like, okay, I got you. It's a good item. But then the nerfs did, and it's like, and then I've seen how bad and how that affected them. It's like, I don't know why people are still using this. So we saw this illusion, and well, I thought it was real. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I started attacking it. Yeah, me, OD, and Klings all thought this thing was real because it was moving. It was getting microed more than the actual character himself. So
Dire's
Pretty
bottom
sure.
tower is under attack.
No, I didn't use that. I used Eclipse. Okay. Thank God for that. Holy crap! If ROG just like wasted the freaking ultimate on an illusion, it's like, damn. How stupid are you? I should be using my hand to Midas. 190 gold. I'm just missing. Wow, I've just kept this thing alive for long. See, this is why Alk shouldn't really be a whatchamacallit, carry, because he just gets chunked too hard. Like, you can run in, alright, and you can soak up a lot of damage, but you're not going to survive.
Middle tower has fallen.
They're probably going to kill you faster than your regen can handle, but we get a 3 for 1, and the tower, so definitely worth. I mean, Clinks, he has the second lowest last hits in the game. He barely has
Dire's top tower is
1
under attack.
Oblivion Staff. You know, it's not exactly the biggest loss in the world. He just have 5 kills. So,
Dire's top tower is
oh,
under
we just
attack.
lost our alchemist. Oh yeah, that's right, because he was too busy trying to be cool and attack the tower. But, like, dude, we've already backed off. I still haven't got all my souls back, so. Yeah, so I got my BKB. And, oh yeah, that's right, this fucking douche.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Like,
attack.
oh my god, I hate when people do that. Like, he literally stopped, waited for me to attack, and then was like, okay, I'm going, JK, taking your farm.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ugh, people. So I got the BKB, or Blacking Bar for the longer version. What this does is it grants me magic immunity, and I missed that raise like a moron. Don't even pretend that you saw that. Just pretend you saw that, right?
Radiant's bottom tower is
So
under attack.
BKB grants magic immunity for. It starts off at 10 seconds, and every time you use that afterwards, it decreases the duration until you hit 4 seconds, and then you have to buy a new BKB. It's a pretty decent item. I would say it's not broken. It's definitely not broken. Because I've heard some people complain that this item is completely broken and it completely gets rid of the idea of team fights. It's like, well, no, it makes a more strategic concern for team fighting.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh yeah, I remember this fight. I guess he has a diffusal blade.
Radiant structures
Yeah.
are fortified.
Of course, how could I forget such an amazing... Yeah, I had to waste my 10-second BKB on freaking this. But he was able to get a few bashes. And I was able to wipe out a few, and I think I get him. No, I don't. No? Do I go back? Did he juke me too hard? Yeah, he jukes too hard. So it's a 1-for-1. Not the best of trades, but considering we just gave up our top farming alchemist who has 1500 network. Not the network worth. Jesus, I can't talk today. What else? So the peel is going to be a bitch to fight late game if he had better items. Like Diffusal, yes, is a very good item, but I think that's level 1. So I'm not going to be too worried about that right now. But he has 3 slippers of agility, so I don't know what he's building that into. Also has Vlad, which I don't think works for illusions, so I don't know why he has that. I guess for
Radiant's
the...
middle tower
I would have
is under
assumed the
attack.
armor, but... Oh yeah, Tyre's getting chased, so he told me to come back and help him, but then I die, and then he dies anyway. With the suicide, I'm like, huh.
Radiant's middle tower
I guess I
is
should
under
not
attack.
have helped you. But whatever. Again, that's the kindness in me trying to be nice, but it gets fucked over. Let's see. Let's have an update of items. So, Phantom Assassin now has a perseverance after 15 minutes. Sniper has his Daedalus. That's pretty impressive. We've already seen the Diffusal Blade on Phantom Lancer. The hood is now up for Pudge, but I think he's building into a Force Staff with random gauntlets strewn about. So the Venge went Medallion, Helmet Dominator. I think she's going Ags, which is really weird. I guess the Medallion so you can stay tankier because it gives you, what, 5 armor? I should really check that before I sound like an ass. 6 armor. Reduces enemy armor by 6. And it gives you an activatable activatable item. So let's see. Welcome to Tread Gaming over here. Outworld Devourer now has a mech on top of the Force Staff, so he's definitely caught up. Clinks, still he has his other Oblivion stuff, which is good, but I don't think he ever builds the freaking full thing, and it kind of annoys me. Yeah. So here we go. He keeps raising in the freaking, oh my god, well, not raising, but astraling them in the wrong time. And I auto attacked the creep. I remember that. I was chasing down the Avenge, and for some reason I A-clicked the floor, and I had to tell my friend that I accidentally clicked the creep. So I A-clicked the floor, and the first what it does is it makes you attack the first item or first bad guy you see, and apparently the creep was the closest thing to me. So I turned and punched a creep in the face a couple times, and I'm like, oh wait, that's not the Venged. Oh, yeah, there's a difference there. So I went to BKB and Indoyasha, if you can't tell. What this for, is it gives me more right click and magic immunity in team fights, which we generally don't have very good ones. I guess that's the best way to put that. So I felt kind of cautious trying to push into this, and yeah, as soon as that happens, you know, we get who is it? OD gets hooked, and I try and go for I get him. Okay, I get Sniper, which is good. And PA comes after me, and it's like, oh shit. She is very fast, and I don't know why. And here's my fault. I could have stayed away, and then I try to fight her, but guess what? I magic immune, and boom, I kill her, and she kills me. I was not upset with that. I killed her at the same time she killed me. I was so fucking happy. I mean, I don't even care if it was a 2-for-4 trade. Just the fact that that actually happened, yeah, that deserves a smiley, tongue sticking out of your mouth emoticon. Like, how many times can you honestly say that I've seen someone commit suicide and kill someone else with it? In a game, at least. If you've seen it in a personal, well, I feel very bad for you. God, Greed is such a disgusting skill. Look at this. 21,000. Oh my god, net worth? Jesus. I want W. Like, I think I'm not sure what the most gold you can get with. I think 30 or 40 extra gold. There's 30, there's 30, there's 30. It's just terrible. Yeah, the bonus gold is capped at 30 gold. So you can at least get the max is 30 gold per creep. It's like, holy crap. Oh, he does get his Orchid. Nice. So, Orchid, if you haven't seen, I think it was my Storm Spirit game, I picked up an Orchid there and I explained a little bit about it. What it does is you activate it on an enemy, and they take more damage based on they take more magic damage. That's what it is. For 5 seconds, oh yeah, I think it silences them as well. Amplifies the damage it takes by 30%. So, Sniper trying to kill
Dire's bottom tower
Alk,
is under
which
attack.
was a Daedalus. I think he builds into a Deso later. And I can get really scary. Oh, she get Phantom Assassin actually went with the freaking Battle Fury, like I said. Oh, that's sad. Okay, he's trying to get a kill, but too fast, too far. Where am I in all of this? I'm in the back, just bottling up. I got my Deso. That's good. I think I sell my bottle for this, which in hindsight is probably a very, very, very poor idea. But at this point of the game, I was like, I need damage. I need somewhere to like punch a bitch in the face and not feel bad about it. I see that in the bottom of my heart. I wanted to like get all of these last hits so I could get back into my my whole farming, get the last 6 freaking souls that I need. So I can hit like a truck even more. Look, it looks like I have a deity on, alright? Why would you not ever hit this item up? Yeah, so Deso is pretty decent. You can, I think, only have, I forget what Deso is. I think it's an orb item. It's a unique attack modifier. Okay. Doesn't tell me what kind of unique attack modifier. But you cannot have the Deso or the Scotty. Yeah. Does not stack with other unique attack modifiers. Scotty can be combined with lifesteal or attack modifiers. And I just got hooked and killed. So I'm 7, 8, and 7. It doesn't feel like that. I feel like I've died more often than I've killed. Jeez, this Alk. And he doesn't have buyback. It's surprising that I have buyback. Damn. I think he's trying to build a MKB. So I'm not sure why he's trying to build an MKB. I guess for the Phantom Assassin. Yeah, probably the Phantom Assassin. Because when I first played the game, I was wondering like why he was afraid of a butterfly on the sniper when he barely has a Deso. But you know, I guess because the Phantom Assassin has pretty decent evasion. Yes, that's right, 50% evasion. I'm pretty sure he yelled at me for getting a Deso, and he's like, "Why did you buy an MKB? You noob." And I was like, "It's an item. I've got the hand of money. I don't think you understand. I may not farm as fast as you, but I have a hand of money." Well, he had to sell his because he got 5 slotted. I wouldn't call Basher a slot. So what you're supposed to call them a 6 slotted when they have 6 final items that they will have for the rest of the game. And generally, you do not see people get up to that level. And if you do, then you're either in like the most proest of matches in which you both can't kill each other, or you both suck at killing each other.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They were trying to find the Phantom Assassin, but you know, we fucked up because I'm not sure how she jumped over there, but okay, so he's farming the oh, he has Basher now, or not Basher, he's an Abyssal, and OD picked up. Are you serious? What? A scepter? I hate scepter. OD. I don't know why people get it. I just don't understand the fascination. I seem to be just wasting. Yeah, I seem to be wasting all the BKB charges. So I think after this we go take Roche. I think he handed it to me. And being like, you know, after dying 8 times and being told that I can have the Roche, I don't know if I should feel better about my life, but it's like, yeah, you die so often, we're gonna give you something to bring it back. I think this is one of the first few times that I've played a game where we've actually taken Roche. So, if you don't know, Roche is the giant beast in the corner who has the Aegis, or Aegis, however you wish to pronounce it, because they are both correct, and I'm missing a team fight. Nice pull, and I missed that. Okay, there you go. Got him. And he stuns me. No, he stuns himself, okay. I thought it was still in a little AoE, whatever. So, Roshan drops the Aegis or Aegis after he dies. I say Aegis, as you can tell, just because I've been taught, and that's all I sort of hear. Yeah, he thought he found the right creep, and I hit it in 2 shots. Like, huh, that's weird. I was getting really cocky. Like, you should never try and get up these steps unless you have like a lot of creep and a lot of team. So yeah, I noticed that like everyone was there, and I'm pretty sure someone Tidehunter went back. Right, and we thought that was the real. We had a real problem with illusions in this game. Well, there's one Rax down, then there's the second. Like, damn it! Look how fast he attacks. Okay, so we just taken Rax. Good. Aegis, I still haven't gotten around to explain Aegis, because every time I try and do something, shit goes down. So Aegis, for those who don't know, allows the user, whoever has the Aegis, to come back and pretty much just live again. Gives him an extra life. It's like a 1-up in Mario, except not as cool. And triple kill. And back up again. And then Phantom Lancer and Punch both butt back. He goes. I'll talk about that at the end. Okay, and there's a second Rax. And I just sort of like was beefing out to him. So I got my MKB. Thanks for yeah. You got a lot of free fun. 329 freaking less hits. 33,000 net worth. Like, holy crap! Don't die. I'm pretty sure I don't. Which is amazing as fuck. Yeah, that's right. That's all that swag up in there. That's why I didn't die. I mean, look at that swag. You can't kill the swag. The swag will live on.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Oh god. I waited the creep wave to come up, but as you can see, there's no creep wave in the near distant future. So I'll just Midas the creep and then just leave. Skedaddle. Probably just, yeah, I'll TP back to base, grab my MKB, and now I've got no room for the TP, and I really don't want to sell my Midas, but I have to, so I was like, huh, I should probably wait for Boots of Travel, and I'm not selling my treads. I probably should have sold my treads. My team is very noob. I didn't realize I have treads. Okay. So, you usually just want to have one kind of boots. Just because multiple kinds of boots are waste of money and kind of redundant. I mean, the movement speed doesn't stack. You get the benefit, I guess. But it's like, it doesn't help at all. It really doesn't. Like, having 3 kinds of boots. Who was it? There was a Jug game. There was a guy who was playing Jug and he had triple boot strat. How could I forget such an amazing strategy? Now I'm going with a double boot strat, one for both feet, even though I'm a Shadow and I don't have feet at all, but whatever. I think they wanted to Roche again? Or not. So I was checking out the damage between him and me, 133 plus 377 over 104 plus 81. Pretty sure I know which one would win. Just saying. So we see this chick just hanging out, one hit, dead. Yep. Easy kill. And I'm pretty sure this is just the GG push from now on. Like down here all the way to the end, we just pushed to win. I don't think I would have been able to finish the game unless we had that the Alchemist, that's the name. It's like that one character that does that one thing, you know? That one, the guy, you know, the guy. Yeah, I don't think I would have been here without Alchemist because he has 337 freaking less hits. Damn, that's a lot. But yeah. I do have a... If I could buy another item, I would have probably sold my treads, probably bought... probably finished up my Manta style, actually. I feel too squishy because I'm used to having the Eye of Scotty, which gives you a shit ton of stats, which in turn makes you really, really tanky. So you're like used to just like being able to truck a bitch. Look at that. He hooks me in right before the end. He hooks me in. Oh my god. I was so upset by that. Dude. It's not even nice. Not even nice. Just trying to like sit back, relax, win the end of the game, and then boom. Hooked into the fountain. Ugh. So, post-analysis of the match. For the most part, it wasn't too bad. I died way too many times than I should have. My early game was a lot better than I expected. I didn't expect to be pretty high up in the last hit department, but I was. The last hitting scale. Not okay. What to remember about Shadow Fiend? Raising. It's very important to measure out, like mentally, not like physically. Just like sit there and try to measure the distance between you and your enemy, but like visually try and figure out how far away the raise is, and you'll get used to like being able to do that one like really cool skill I had, in which I raised him from like a mile away and still got him. Well, it was still in bounds, but you know what I mean. Items can be very like random on him, so just watch out for that. Try and build respectively. Like if there's nobody with auto attacking abilities or anyone who does any sort of physical damage, then getting an AC probably isn't the greatest thing ever. Probably a butterfly would be better in that option because then you'd have more evasion. Instead of, you know, having armor to be reduced by, or having more armor to be reduced, which would be stupid. So that's me critiqued. I did do a lot of hits. I wanted to stack a farm, and I wanted to be able to show you guys how to not only stack but farm very, very fast. You could just raise it a few times, and the camp's pretty much dead. The Alchemist, I'm pretty sure it was the sole carry of the game. Farmed incredibly well, but he yelled at everyone, so I'm kind of conflicted on how I should talk about him. Tidehunter did alright. He died a little too often. And he got a Heaven's Halberd before Link Arena, which, you know, in all fairness, is not a bad idea. It's just not a favorable idea. I mean, if you're playing as a support, I would probably get wand and boots pretty soon. Maybe level 2 boots if I can afford it, but then you should definitely go into a blink. For most supports anyway. For like, let's see, Tidehunter would actually be very good with the blink. You blink Ravage, it's great. Who else? Sand King, that's his name. I almost forgot. I was like, I know that one guy. The one guy. So Sand King, Blink Burrow, Epi, after like veiling or something, you know, that does a shit ton of damage. I'm trying to think of other people. Veno. If you ever like Veno, Blink, Ult, Gale, whatever. You can do a lot of great like AoE moments. Clinks. For Clinks, he's the most underfarmed Clinks I've ever seen in my entire life. But he somehow gives MKB and Malevolence with Treads and Aquila 45 minutes in the game. So whatever this guy was hunting, apparently it was very manly to do it. OD's not too bad of a build, except for the Ags. I would say the Ags is probably the only downside, and probably the Perseverance. Like, you generally should not be able to need mana because of your, I think it's your W, passive skill, which gives you mana based on someone's spell. You generally don't need like anything to heal that up. So the Venge, I think I wanted to say that she was a carry, which is why she has a Helmet of the Dominator, but she also has a Ag Scepter medallion. I mean, I guess I've seen some medallions on some heroes like not Lone Druid, but the other one with wolves. Lycan with he does get freaking the medallion of courage sometimes, but not often. Well, not often anymore. Pudge, I don't like the Tranquil Boots, but besides that, he's fine, except, lack of farm. Phantom Lancer, I don't know what the whole triple slipper meta is or something, but he didn't do too bad. I mean, he has a heart and Diffusal and Vlad. I mean, it's something. Sniper was looking at Death on a Daedalus, which shouldn't be too bad. Kind of like lacking on the farm district, I'd say, is the least these guys' problems. And then Phantom Assassin, completely wrecked. But yeah, that's how at least you should try and play Shadow Fiend. I hope you guys learned something from today, and if not, go watch the Brewmaster game and see that triple kill from the other Shadow Fiend, the better Shadow Fiend. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. You should like, follow, whatever. Sorry, I'm incredibly tired. I'm gonna fall asleep in this spot right now. But yeah, like, favorite, subscribe, do whatever you have to do to show your love and support. I hope you guys enjoy this, and hope you guys come back and watch other videos. And I will see you guys later. If you do, decide to stick around.